Hello, everybody. It is Daniel Wiafe with the Doc Prep Hustler coming at you with another video, which is going to help you make some extra money and start a business, which is going to give you freedom in order to live your passion and escape the 9 to 5 and make an immense amount of money. I am basically creating these videos, which are going to detail some of the pathways that I took in creating a document preparation business, which has made me 40, 50, all the way up to $80,000 a month, and how you can copy some of the things that I've learned in the past 15 years so that you can be a success. So, that being said, ladies and gents, make sure that if you want to get the free training that I do offer a free training on the basic steps that one needs to take in order to follow the pathway that I took so that you can create a successful document preparation business. So what you're going to do is go to the link that is at the bottom of the video. If you're listening to this on a podcast, on an audio podcast, go to danielwiafe.com/apply. That's Daniel Wiafe, which is spelled WIAF like a Frank E.com/apply. And if you're watching this on YouTube, the link is actually in the description of this video. That being said, what we're going to talk today about, you guys, is a question that many people have actually asked me. And there was actually a lady, and I forget her name. So if you're watching this, I apologize. But she actually asked a question on one of my YouTube videos. She basically said, okay, well, I have many degrees, but I don't have a JD. So she doesn't have a Juris Doctorate, meaning I'm not a lawyer, I'm not an attorney. Can I still do this business? All right. And that's a great question because most of the people that are watching my videos on this channel or listening to the podcast, they're not lawyers. All right. So the answer to that question is 99% of you guys, for 99% of you guys, ladies that are listening to this, the answer is no, you do not need to have a JD or be a lawyer or anything to that effect. Okay. So let me explain myself. So I myself am not a lawyer. I have never been a lawyer. I have never taken the bar. My education is I have a bachelor's degree in management science with a focus on marketing. Okay. And I have started document preparation businesses in Oklahoma and then in Nevada, which is where I currently live at out here in Las Vegas. And I've worked with attorneys, but I never have actually been an attorney. All right. So the next question that you're probably going to ask is, well, Daniel, how the hell did you do all that? All right. Now, you're going to learn more information when you watch my free training, which is at danielwiafe.com/apply. Again, the link's below this video. But basically, in many states, you guys, you have to understand what are the local laws in your state or your county. All right. In some counties, in some states, if you have what's called a LDA or a document preparation service license, then you can legally prepare documents. Okay. So states like California, they have what they call LDA licenses, meaning legal document assistance, meaning that you can assist people with preparing documents and even file for them as long as you, number one, don't give your clients legal advice. And number two, you don't try to represent them in courts as their attorney because you're not an attorney. All right. And then out here in Nevada, they have what's called a document preparation service license that you get through the SOS, which is the Secretary of State. Okay. Now, in other states, they have similar licenses and whatnot that you can get. Okay, so states like Florida, I know for certain, are like that as well. Okay, now in other states, basically what it is for the most part, and things can change over time, but as far as I know, and I have researched in states like Washington and Oregon and Utah, New Jersey, New York, Georgia, Oklahoma, Nebraska, Pennsylvania, and Illinois, Indiana, just off the top of my head, you guys, Arizona, you can prepare documents, but you just can't portray yourself as a lawyer. Okay, that's the biggest thing is never portray yourself as a lawyer and never give out legal advice to your clients. Okay, so you can't tell them that, hey, given your circumstance, this is the law and this is what the law says and this is what you should do. Okay, that's always going to be a big no-no, and that's what will get you in hot water with your local bar association should they ever find out that you're giving legal advice. Now, you can give procedural advice, meaning that, hey, these are the procedures which happen in a court, but you just can't tell people, hey, this is what you need to do. Okay. If you have questions, please go ahead and comment on the video if you're watching this on YouTube, and I'll answer all of your questions. Okay. Now, outside of that, ladies and gents, in other states like Texas and in uh, Texas and in there's another state, Kansas. Okay, no, not Kansas, Missouri, Texas, and Missouri. You definitely want to stay far away from that because the bar association in those states are very, very strict. And it's not Kansas, it's Missouri. So Texas and Missouri. All right. I know definitely and for sure, you definitely don't want to do this. Okay. Because the bar association will come down hard on you if you even sneeze. Document preparation, cut you. Okay. And they're not going to say bless you afterwards. Okay. So you don't want to do that. All right. Now, another way around it, you guys, is if you want to make sure that you are on the right side of the document preparation side of things, then what you can always do is you can partner with a lawyer, okay, or an attorney, all right? And the way you do this, and I'll give you a 60,000 foot overview of what you do and what we have done, is you partner with a lawyer, and basically you are a marketing service for them, meaning you create the websites, you drive the traffic to the website, you get the leads, whether you're marketing on YouTube, on Google My Business, Google Ads, Facebook ads, there's SEO, there's a few other places that you can market at. And what happens, you guys, is you drive the leads and then you call them up and you close those leads. And then what you can do is you can charge a marketing or a consultation fee, I'm sorry, a contractor fee to that attorney. Okay, or attorneys. All right. And there's a bunch of different ways you could do it. You could uh, take a percentage. Okay. But again, it's the way you verbalize it. Okay. And that's very, very important. Okay. And the way you get attorneys to agree to that is, again, most attorneys, if you're making them money, they're going to want to fool with you. All right. So don't even worry about that. We've done that for years as well. So we do document preparation, but our clients that need actual lawyers, because typically 25 to 30% of people that, let's say, need a divorce, they definitely do need an attorney because their spouse is fighting it out in courts, or their spouse has gotten another attorney to represent him or her. And anytime that happens, my opinion, you 100% always want your client to have an attorney. Okay, it'll just be like me, 5'7" Wiafe, trying to play LeBron James, 6'7" LeBron James in basketball. Okay, and he's gonna whoop up on me. I got some game, y'all, but obviously I ain't gonna hold a lick to LeBron James. And the same way is true in the courts. You don't want your client to go up against his or her spouse's attorney by themselves. They're going to get wasted. Okay. So, money wise, again, you do the marketing, you drive the leads, you sell, you close the leads. And then basically, once you close that off, close that up with the new clients, you're going to hand that client over to the attorney, and then who you're teaming up with, you're JVing with, and then you let him or her finish the legal work. Okay. And again, we've charged anywhere from 10% all the way up to 50%. Okay. On that. All right. As our marketing fee. All right. So you can do this in pretty much any type of legal niche. So you can do this in divorce, family law, bankruptcy, DUIs, any type of criminal law. You can do this in trusts. You can do this in pretty much anything: Social Security, disability, employment, unemployment law. You can do this: wills, trusts, all that good stuff, real estate, business laws, anything that you could think of, intellectual property, you guys. All right. You can team up with lawyers, and that's something that we have done. And if you do it in a certain way, approach it in a certain way, which we obviously know how to do, we've been doing it for 15 years, you can make an immense amount of money. So that being said, you guys, I hope this answered the question. How do you get into this business if you're a non-attorney? Can you do it if you're a non-attorney? The answer is 99 times out of 100, yes, you can. So it just depends on what state you're in and how many different ways you can make money doing this, if that makes sense. So that being said, you guys, let's recap this. So you can start a document preparation service, number one. You can, number two, just be a attorney marketing company. Or number three, you can be a hybrid of both two of them, which is what we currently do. Okay. And that gives you the most bang for your buck. All right. So we are offering, depending on when you're watching this, we are offering courses and workshop class on how to start your own document preparation business. If you are interested in it, then make sure you go to danielwiafe.com/apply, danielwiafe.com/apply. The link is going to be in the description of this YouTube video, and it's also going to be in the show notes of the podcast episode if you're listening to this. So again, Daniel Wiafe, the Doc Prep Hustler. Peace and God bless you guys, and I'll see you at the other side. Bye.